the thing I see out of the corner of my eye is setting off my motion sensor light. This has been going on for a few days, and I'm getting nervous that it is escalating. To give some context, I live in a garden apartment. All the windows are at ground level with the outside. There's one in the kitchen that looks out into my neighbor's driveway, one in my roommate's, two in my bedroom, etc. And the only thing level with the street is the door into the apartment, which has windows on it. Super standard. The only thing that's a bit out of the ordinary is that I have an excessive amounts of locks and bars over the windows due to an attempted break-in while I was home alone one night. Anyway, over the past few days I've been noticing something moving around in my apartment, and I don't mean items becoming misplaced or threads on clothes swaying. I mean that I'll see something looming and tall out of the corner of my eye, just out of direct vision, peek around corners or move across the hallway when I'm focusing on something else. By the time I look up or go to investigate, there's nothing there. At first this scared the absolute shit out of me. I kept getting goosebumps and surges of adrenaline when this thing would appear just out of sight, hunched over in the hallway, peeking out at me from open doorways, lurking in my windows. Eventually, however, I managed to convince myself that what I was really seeing was a stray corner of my hair or bangs, maybe shadows, and I've also been on a scary movie kick recently, so I guessed that, worst case scenario, I was experiencing a random side effect of paranoia or anxiety. I do have a history with anxiety, and this sort of stuff can happen to me when I don't get enough sleep or get too stressed out. It wasn't until earlier tonight that it even seriously crossed my mind that something real may be occurring on the premises of my apartment. I was sitting on my couch in the foyer/front door area of my very small apartment when I saw the thing out of the corner of my eye again. And the goddamn motion sensor light went off. It, admittedly, freaked me out a bit and I froze. I slowly went back to my homework assignment. I'm a grad student, not sure if that is important, writing the incident off as a coincidence due to sheer nerves, and it fucking happened again. Too tall to stand straight, hunched, black blur in the peripheral of my vision, fucking motion detector bulb lighting up the outside and inside of my apartment through the window on my door. Whatever it is I'm seeing, I'm becoming nervous that it's not just my imagination or overactive mind. I waited until the light had been off for a while before I moved an inch from my spot on the couch, and I immediately scurried into my bedroom to cool off and try to figure out what to do. If I call them, my parents won't believe me, and my roommate won't be back until next week. I'm all alone here. About an hour ago, I left my bedroom and went to brush my teeth. Silly, I know, but I just cannot stand having bad breath. But when I left the bathroom, I could see from the hallway that the motion detector light was on again. I, out of pure fear and instinct, immediately ducked back into the bathroom, cold sweat pricking on my legs and beads rolling from my armpits down my arms. I stayed in there, stomach roiling with fear and anxiety for well over an hour, pressing my feverish and panicked face onto the cold tile for some way to ground myself, a grasp at calming down. As far as I could see, when I peeked out, the light never turned off. It didn't even flicker. I'm not sure what I'm scared of more, the fact that I know it's outside, or the fact that, when that light turns off, I will have no idea where it is. It's peeking at me through the gap in the blinds. Oh God. Oh God. I really hate to disturb her at this hour, but I think I need to call my roommate. My parents. Anyone. I didn't even call the emergency line when someone tried to get into my apartment. I don't think I have the nerve to call them now. Wait. Oh no. I left my phone in my bedroom. I'm going to have to get there first. I creep down the hallway. Painfully alert, fearful of the sound the refrigerator makes and the clanking of the heater. With every step, the tile floor feels shockingly cold, but my body is nauseatingly hot. I'm halfway down the hallway. The light outside just went off.